dog is a party animal, they should at least get some mental stimulation from it. That's why today we will be doing a DIY/how-to on making dog-safe paper mache pinatas for your pet. Now, before we begin, I do want to go over a few safety precautions. We will be using only newspaper, flour, and water, so this is safe for your dog should they happen to swallow a little bit here or there. However, you should not be letting your dog chew up and eat the entire pinata. Their goal is to break it apart and get the treats inside, not to just scarf down the whole thing. So make sure that you supervise your pet and intervene if they try to just go at the pinata crocodile style. Now that we got that out of the way, we can move on with the details. Before we get started, I wanted to chat a little about why this activity is beneficial for your pet. If you've paid any attention, you'll notice that we focus very heavily on mental stimulation in our training courses and various activities. This is because activities that work your dog's brain can be incredibly beneficial at reducing seemingly unrelated problem behaviors like barking, biting, chewing, and more. We want to try to add as much mental stimulation to our dog's day as possible, which is why we cover so many mentally stimulating activities, shopping lists, articles, and more in our dog club. Now you're going to want to inflate a couple of balloons. You don't want to make them too large because your pinatas will start getting absurd, but you want them big enough to be interesting for your dog. Next, we want to use a mixing bowl to mix 1 part flour to 2 parts water. Now you'll want to tear your newspaper into strips, and you want to tear a decent amount or else you'll have to make more later. Finally, we want to dip the newspaper strips into the flour mixture and then add them in layers to the balloon. Now we don't want to go too thick with the layers because we want the dogs to be able to break them apart really without too much difficulty. So if your dog's a bit of a monster, you might want to do a little thicker layers. And you'll notice I put some extra newspaper down because this is going to be messy.